Hello Earth signs, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all Earth signs, it's like a bonus, and then there's going to be a separate spread for every Earth sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all Earth signs. We have the Star, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Emperor, the Page of Cups, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Aries, maybe a Sagittarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. Well, Earth signs, I gotta be honest with you, this spread right here qualifies as a new person or a new-ish person. Entering your life. It also qualifies as somebody who is already in your life you're going to be dealing with, or it could be somebody coming back from the past. You know, this spread is like a universal spread. It qualifies as all 3. But what I can tell you is that yes, you definitely have somebody coming in, all right, or coming back. And this person either really wants to get back together with you, or if this is a new wish or an existing person, I think they're gonna ask you out on a date, but it may look like an ordinary date. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with ordinary dates. But when the 2 of you go out on a date, they will start talking serious stuff, like serious stuff. They're not going to be talking about the weather. They can be in the beginning, but then they will start talking about relationships. They will start talking about like getting married. They're going to start talking about moving in together, depending on where you 2 stand right now. That's how it feels. So keep in mind, it could be somebody from the past, but I'll just interpret the spread as if it's a new wish or a new person. All right? Because I don't want to confuse you too much. So anyway, we start with the Star. The Star could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a card of a wish come true. It could also be a card of healing, but we're talking about newish person right here. So the Star could be in an Aquarius or a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. The Ace of Swords clarifying it. I think this is them becoming crystal clear that you are their wish come true. That maybe they spent their whole life looking for someone like you. Right? So with that Ace of Swords, they're coming to this realization and acknowledgement that yes, it's happening right now. You are that person that they've been looking for their entire life. They think of you as a wish come true, right? The Emperor, the next card over, could be an Aries. You're dealing with the Emperor is an Aries major arcana card, but the Emperor is large and in charge. The Emperor is somebody who does not fool or play around, right? The Emperor could be a husband or a spouse figure, but in this case, a future husband or spouse figure. This is somebody who is ready for commitment, right? The Page of Cups, the next card that came out was the last card that came out, right? After those 2 major arcana cards, the Star and the Emperor, and the very serious Ace of Swords, we have the Page of Cups, right? The Page of Cups is the nicest page out of all 4 pages. So I think they're going to ask you out on a date. And they may not even make it look like it's something special, but when the 2 of you do get together, go out to that dinner or whatever that date is going to be like, they will start talking about the Wheel of Fortune. Right? That's what they will really want to talk to you about. The Wheel of Fortune is another major arcana card. It's a very fortunate card, hence the word fortune in its name. The Wheel of Fortune maybe is a card of literally going somewhere. They may offer you to relocate or go somewhere. But for most of you, the Wheel of Fortune is them wanting to get into a serious relationship, because the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, a serious cycle. Alright, that's what they want to talk to you about, some serious stuff. The 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, by the way, used to be called the Proposal cards. Alright, keep that in mind. But the 6 of Wands is also a card of victory, it's a card of success, it's a card of attention, right? Their intention is to have a victory with you in a good, positive way. Earth signs. Alright, I don't know what you're gonna do about this, but this looks like this person knows what they want and they want you. Alright, cool. Taurus, we have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Fool. We also have the Sun, clarified by the Four of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Taurus. Yeah. Every single fire sign is represented here by one of their major arcana cards. All right, so maybe you're going to a fire sign convention. But jokes aside, yeah, the Fool could be an Aries, the Sun could be a Leo, the Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs, and Sagittarius is one of them. All right, so Sagittarius is also a fire sign. But if we forget for a second that those are fire signs, and if we interpret this spread from a general point of view, I think this spread is talking about like a major turnaround in your life, a major turnaround, right? Let me explain. Look at the colors of all these cards, right? The first two cards, the Ten of Swords clarified by the Five of Pentacles, they're kind of gloomy and dark and sad. The rest of the cards, they're all bright colors, some of them even look happy, that type of deal. So the Ten of Swords is a card of something coming to an end, and something coming to an abrupt ending, right? And what's coming to an end is the Five of Pentacles, right? The Five of Pentacles could be a financial card or emotional card, or both, all right? The Five of Pentacles could be a card of not having enough money, being unemployed, or not making enough money, or something like that, being in debt, right? But it could also be a card of feeling, emotionally left out in the cold, feeling sad, miserable, lonely, that type of energy. And that is what's coming to an end. I don't know if this is the way you have been feeling for a while or will be feeling at the beginning of the weekend, but here comes the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You see that? It's a card of things turning around for you. It could simply be a card of you literally going somewhere, and now you'll feel, yay, I have somebody by my side, or I have a lot of people by my side, and now I feel wanted, I feel loved, and all that good stuff. You could simply be going to like a Leo's birthday party, right? Because the Sun is a Leo birthday. The Sun is a Leo major arcana card, and we're still in the middle of, we're kind of wrapping up the Leo birthday season, right? But it could be the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, somebody is about to show up, because the next card after the Ten of Swords that came out is the Two of Cups, and as you can see, we have two people in the Two of Cups, so there's going to be somebody in your life, and I think that somebody will be all about love. I don't think it's a friend, unless a friend will become not just a friend. But yeah, the Two of Cups features two people in it. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of a soulmate connection. The Fool, clarifying it, could be an Aries, like I said earlier, but the Fool could be a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a card of being spontaneous. It's a card of just jumping right in. It's a card of letting go of the past, letting go of that Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, and then we have the Sun, as I already mentioned, could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck, and if you've been following me for a while, you probably heard me compare the Fool and the Sun cards before, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Yeah, to me, the Fool and the Sun, they kind of look alike, right? In both of those two cards, we have the Sun, and we also have a person. In the Fool, it's a most likely an adult, right? And you see how they've got their arms spread out, and the child riding the horse in the Sun card also have their arms spread out, right? And to me, it's a gesture of a very happy individual. All right, the Four of Wands clarifying the Sun is often referred to as the 1111 card, right? It's a card of a commitment, marriage. It's a card of to me, this card always reminds me of an actual wedding, or it could be like a family-oriented massive celebration with not just family members, but also friends invited. I think that's what this, in a nutshell, this spread is about, things turning around for you. All right, Taurus? Cool. Virgo, we have the Nine of Wands clarified by you, the Hermit. We have the Ten of Cups. Then we have you again, clarified by the Six of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know, you could be dealing with absolutely any zodiac sign, right? So, yeah, I believe the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, both of those two cards represent you. So you are in your own reading twice. All right, it's always a good sign. What I think is happening, perhaps prior to this weekend, you didn't feel, you're not going to feel like going out, you're not going to feel like socializing, you're not going to feel like being very active, or perhaps you've got other things you have on your plate, you have on your schedule for the weekend. But I think there's going to be a message coming in. Somebody is going to invite you to go somewhere or to do something, and you will decide to say yes to that invitation. Or somebody, you may say no initially, but then they will change your mind. They will talk you into this, and you're not going to regret going. Okay, you're not going to regret it. I think, as a matter of fact, I think you'll feel really good about you going there. All right, so let me explain. In the beginning, we have the Nine of Wands, right? The Nine of Wands is a card of somebody who is a wounded warrior, somebody who is tired, somebody who doesn't feel like doing something, right? Somebody who is closed off, you know, and perhaps you do have a legitimate reason for that. Maybe, like I said, you're just tired, you just don't feel like doing anything or going out, or you may have other things you have on your schedule, right? The Hermit clarified the Nine of Wands, that's you, so that's the way you're feeling. The Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck is that message coming in. I think, and I don't know who it's coming from. It could be from a fire sign, right? But the Page of Wands is a message, right? Somebody's going to message you, somebody's going to call you, text you, I don't know, send a pigeon with a paper message attached to it. I don't know. But the Ten of Cups, the next card after that Nine of Wands, I think it could be an invitation to go to like a wedding or a family-oriented event. It could be like a baby shower or an engagement, or maybe someone's birthday, or housewarming party or a wedding, you know, that type of stuff. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family commitment marriage card, or a card of like a massive family-oriented celebration. And after that, we have you again, the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Wands. And as I was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, I asked how will Virgo feel about what's going on, and the Six of Wands showed up. The Six of Wands is a very positive card, especially as a clarifier, especially when it comes to feelings. Right? The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling in the center of attention. It's a card of feeling appreciated, respected, admired. It's a card of feeling good about yourself and good about what's going on. All right, so this is a change from the Nine of Wands, where you're like, I don't want to go, I don't feel like doing it, to the Six of Wands. Yay, I feel good about this. All right, Virgo, so just keep that in mind. Capricorn, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Moon, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with a Pisces. You know what I see here when I look at all these cards together? I see a huge do not disturb sign. That's what I see. There could be a literally do not disturb sign hanging on the door somewhere during this weekend. Or you're just going to turn off your phone and you're going to put it into the, what do you call it, airplane mode. Yeah, it looks like you're, I don't know if you're going to be by yourself. You don't have to be if you don't want to, but it's like you need some time off, away from civilization, right? And maybe you're not feeling, maybe you feel under the weather, hopefully not. But it's like do not disturb is written all over this. All right, the Four of Swords is a card of healing. It's also a card of taking a break. And you could be taking a break in your own bedroom, or you could be taking a break somewhere on the beach, or by the poolside, or what have you. Right? The Moon could be a Pisces here, but the Moon is a card of like secrets. Maybe you're gonna go to some undisclosed location or very secluded location where nobody can find you, right? The Four of Pentacles, this is you remaining to yourself, remaining closed off. And the same can be said about the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know, similar to the Four of Pentacles. So also closed off, don't bother me, leave me alone, that type of energy. Right? Perhaps, yeah, we all need to take some time off every once in a while, so perhaps it's just one of those weekends. All right? Cool.